Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, viewers. Thank you very much for tuning in to our YouTube channel once again. This is Goconcept Construction Limited. Today we are here at Ridgeways. It's one of our new sites. So we just want to show you what we've been doing for the last few weeks. And before we jump into the video, as usual, let us give a word of thanks to our Almighty Father. Thank you very much, Father, for giving us this day. Thank you yet for another project that you've given us. Thank you for taking care of us. We want to thank you for the viewers who are watching this video. Father, may you take care of them, be with them, guide and protect them. Meet each and every one of them at their point of need. Take care of them, Lord. We thank you for this day. So thank you very much, viewers, for tuning in. Let us jump into a video and see what we've been doing on this project. Welcome. So guys, we are at our new site. So what we are doing now, we want to assemble a kitchen. So we are trying to arrange the boards. You can see each board has a sticker and a number. So this is L6, this is L4, L8. So what we are doing now, we just want to arrange each board and its number. So each cabinet has got their own number. So once we finish arranging that, and then that's when we start now assembling. So we have to make sure that we sort out all these boards. Like this one is L3. So we need to put them each and every board by its partner. And then from there now we can start the assembling work. So we are assembling the cabinets right now. As you saw the video when we started, we showed you how we are arranging the materials, and at the same time we are also changing the power points. As you can see, we have already done the casing, and we have provided for the powers. Those are for the lights, for the linear lights on the cabinets. And then we have added more sockets. And then we have also adjusted the boxes where they are so that they can come in line with our position. That's the cooker unit. That will be our hood over there. Then we have another provision for the light at the top for the cabinets. So basically what we are doing here, we are just going to rearrange and do the provision for the lighting. We have our board here, the distribution board, and we have this area here where we're going to do our fridge. So our fridge is going to come at the center here. Then we are going to have a coffee station somewhere there, and we are going to also have another station there where you can do maybe use a blending or a toaster or something like that. This is how we begin. All the beautiful kitchens that you have seen, this is where they began. They begin. So we have also done the provision for an extra socket over there. We've also done another socket behind here for the fridge to provide the power for the fridge. As you can see, we had to move this window. So we had to move this window from there to here so that we can get enough space for the cabinetry. Maybe I'll show you from outside how the window is looking like. So as I said, every time we go to a site, we have to do a few readjustments, which is okay, and it's allowed so that you can get the perfect space that you're looking for. This window, we had to move it from here to there so that from the inside we can have our spaces where the fridge is. So guys, this is our new project. We are in Nairobi. Ridgeways Estate. So continue watching this project. We are going to be revealing to you what we are doing here. So continue watching the project as it unfolds so that you can enjoy and understand where we are coming from and how we are doing it. As I've always said, is that all our kitchens, we insist that we use waterproof boards. These are engineered waterproof boards. We are assembling, we are just finalizing on the assembling of the cabinets. So this is how we do it. So we are just taking the diagonal just to confirm that the box is square and all the sides are equal. Otherwise, if you don't do that, then when you come to fit the doors, you'll be having problems aligning the door. You'll get some areas bigger than the others, and some spaces will be bigger than the other, a few millimeters. So you have to make sure that the diagonal is very well taken care of. It's measured very well before you can now finalize the So continue watching this project. As I said, in Ridgeways, Nairobi, and we'll be showing you this project as it unfolds. So guys, we are at our Ridgeway site. So as you can see, the cabinets are already installed. We have already finished doing the carcass. So what is remaining is just to do we need to do the granite, and then we take the measurements for the doors. So right now, today we want to do the floor tiling. You can see this is our floor tile. So what we are doing right now, we are taking the measurements for the floor tile. As you can see, we have our laser beam here. That's our laser beam. So our laser beam is going to give us the measurements for the floor, so that when we do the arrangement for our tiles, it can be in the same. We can get the correct dimensions for the tile and also the flooring. So this is what we are using. This is our laser beam. You can see it is giving floor measurements all the way from there to there. It has given us 90-degree angle. It is giving us all the angles. Yeah, so before you lay tiles, as I've always said in my videos, you just don't come and lay the tiles. First, you need to take the measurements of the room, and then you need to check the diagonal. Just make sure that the room is diagonal. So by that I mean you need to measure the measurements from that corner to that corner. That measurement should be the same from that corner to that corner. That is if the room is rectangular or square. And then the measurement should also be the same from that corner to that corner, all the four corners, and that corner to that corner. Once you make sure that all the measurements are the same, or the room is square or rectangular, and then now you do the diagonal. The diagonal means you're going to get your tape measure from that corner over there to that corner. So that's the diagonal across the room. So that measurement should be the same from that corner over there to that corner. So we've already done that, and we found our measurements are correct. So right now what we are doing, we want to do the layout for the floor tiles. So we are first, before you get the layout for the floor tiles, you can see our pattern. This is the pattern that we want to use. It's a zigzag. So for us to get the design for here, we need to lay the tiles down on the floor. We need to get the correct measurements, get the measurements using our laser. Once we get the correct measurements, we are going to lay the tiles down. We lay them completely so that we can know which tile is going to start. Once we get the measurements, then we can know where we are going to start. So basically, this is how our kitchen is looking like. We have the high levels over there, we have the low levels, we will be having our sink over there. And then our cooker will be there. We're going to have our oven and our microwave in that cabinet over there. And then we have another cabinet here. Our fridge will be centralized here. Then we have a small coffee station here. We're going to have a granite up here. We have a small coffee station here. And we also have another station here where you can do your, you have a socket on the wall there. So we are going to also have another station here. Maybe you can use your blenders and your toaster and stuff like that. And then as well, we have our island, which will be here. We have a very unique island here, guys. So just continue watching this video. We'll be showing you how the island is looking like. We have a very nice, unique island. We have a breakfast area that is very unique, made in solid wood. Yeah, so this is what is happening here in Ridgeways. So I'll be showing you the other areas that we've been working with, and we've been working on. So first we had to work on the gypsum ceiling. That gypsum ceiling was already done, but it was not done nicely, so we had to bring it down and do it again. Maybe you will see it nicely once we remove the scaffold, but that's how it's looking like. We're going to have a very beautiful chandelier up there, and we have some nice woodwork on top there. That's how it's looking like. So we are working on that. At the same time, we have a very nice handrail. This is also something that I would like you to look at. We have a very nice and beautiful handrail that is coming here like a spiral. Coming here, very nice handrail we are going to fabricate. That. We'll be showing you when we're installing that. So, so far we've worked on that. We're already working on the handrail. The tiles are here, they just came in for the flooring. So we also did the gypsum ceiling. We have already fixed the gypsum ceiling in the living room. I'll be showing you how it's looking like. I was away for those who have been watching my videos, I was in Kampala when the ceiling was being done here. That's why I didn't show you the progress, but it's already done. So we just need to do the lighting and the final paint for the gypsum. Very simple and nice ceiling there with our curtain boxes. These are our curtain box. That's how they're looking like. So that's how it's looking like. So this is the living room area, and we're going to have some nice display cabinets over here in wood. We're going to make them inbuilt on the wall, so please watch the video for this project. So we are going to have that wall is plain. So according to the design of our house, we are going to have our TV on that wall, and we're also going to do a feature wall. We are going to build that wall, and then we need to do a 3D. We need to do a 3D fireplace over there, the heated fireplace, and then we'll have also a plain wall here. This wall, I think we're going to do wainscoting, just a very simple wainscoting on that wall, and a simple wainscoting on this wall. And then we also have, this is our dining area. This is our dining area. Wapi pengine inalia? Nakugonga hapa. Kuko sana. Hapa pia. Gonga hapa. Usiye sauti.
Lazima mtu akuwe na nini? Na laptop.
Kwa sababu unaongea tu hapo kwa simu. Si nina edit tu kila kitu kwa simu.
Kuna kitu nitakuja nifundishe.
Gani?
Unafanya kazi mingi hapo, unaziweka zote less than 15 seconds na zimefanyika, zimeingia hapo zote na zimeeleweka.
So guys, this is how our kitchen is taking shape. As you can see, we have already finished hanging all the cabinets on the wall. And right now what we are doing is we are installing the granite. We already did the tiles, though they are still dirty. We will be showing you this once we clean them. And this is how the granite is looking like. Actually, this is marble. It's white galaxy marble. This is how it's looking like. That's how our cabinets are looking like. If you realize, we are going to do some lighting in the cabinets over there. And then we have a wooden breakfast table. This time around, we decided to change our design a little bit. So we decided to do just a normal dining table height for our breakfast table, and it's made in wood. I'll be showing you. It's made of wood. Let me just show you this. I see it's wooden. I just covered it so that it doesn't get scratches, but it's a very beautiful piece of wood. I'll be revealing this to you later. Yeah, and this is how our granite, how our island is coming up. We have a waterfall on both sides. This is what we call a waterfall, the granite dropping all down. This is where the cooker will be. We are going to have our hood over here, and then our oven will be here. Our oven will be here, and our oven and microwave. So our kitchen is quite well done. We have other jobs that are going on in this site. We'll be showing you and see how we are coming up with a very beautiful kitchen. We are in Ridgeways. So guys, as we said, we are still working on our kitchen, and we just finalized the installation of the granite. As you can see, the granite is already installed. So what we are doing right now, we want to start the tiling, the wall tiling, and you can see we have our laser. We have our laser here. So this is the one that is going to give us we have to take the measurements where our tile is going to pass. You can see that green line on the wall. So we have to make sure that the wall is level and also the cabinets are leveled. Because most of the time you find that the floor is not on the same level. So when you measure the cabinet on that side, you'll find that that cabinet and that cabinet are not on the same level. So when you start doing the tiling, it will give you a problem, especially if you are doing small tiles. And in this case, our tile is a subway. We want to do a subway tile, which is very technical, and it's a very small tile. So if we get the measurements, if we don't get the measurements correct, then we are going to have a problem because of the aligning the tiles along the wall. So we have to make sure that we get our measurements with the laser correct. Along the wall, you can see the laser is giving us every angle. On all angles, you can see the line on that wall, the green line. That is the laser. This is a 3D laser. It is giving us also the line also on the ceiling. It can also give you the lines on the ceiling and the wall, and it can also give you the line for the cabinet, alignment of the cabinet. You can see. I don't know if you can see that. I want you to see something here. If you look at that cabinet, we have our laser line there. And if I move it like this, you can see that line coming like that. And it shows you that our cabinet is at a very 90-degree angle. So this laser is very good because it gives you the measurements for the tile, alignment for the cabinets. You can see the way it is aligning with our cabinets. So also when you're hanging the cabinets, you make sure that you also use the laser, so it gives you everything straight. So you can see our line. So you want to take the measurements, do the marks, and then we are going to start our tiling. Another thing I want you to have a look is that you can see we have our sink here, and we have not. This is our under sink, and we did not do a cabinet under our sink because we want to tile this area because of the mess that normally comes here. So we are going to tile this area just in case we have the problem with the plumbings down here and the water is pouring. It will not spoil our cabinets. We'll have tiles here, then you can easily wipe out. And on top here we are going to have a sink. So also sometimes when you're washing, the water is splashing on the backsplash on the wall, and then it goes through the wall and goes down onto on the backside to spoil the cabinet. So in that case, you can see we have chiseled our wall just a little bit, especially on the sink area, and most of the area we have done the chiseling of the wall so that our granite can get into the wall just a little bit, maybe like an inch or so. Then what you are going to do is you are going to use a waterproof solution to seal this area. So once we use a waterproofing, we are going to do a cementitious waterproofing solution to seal this area. So which we have here, we already have the waterproofing solution. We are going to seal with it that area so that once it's dry, the whole of this area will be waterproof. So even if you pour water here, the wall will not absorb water. That water will just still come back. So those are some of the tips that you should know when you are doing, because when you look at the sinks, the back side of the sink, water normally seeps through the wall and goes down and spoils the cabinet. So those are some of the tips that you are using to make sure that your kitchen is maintained well and does not get spoiled by water. So it's very important to make sure that your granite gets in through the wall just a little bit, and then you seal that area with the waterproofing solution, cementitious waterproof, and then after that now you can do your tiling. So guys, continue watching this project here. We said before we are in Ridgeway, and we have been working on this kitchen for quite some time. As you can see, it's already, the cabinets are there, the granite is already done. Our granite is white galaxy. So guys, I had shown you this ceiling before, but I could not see it properly because there was a scaffolding up here. Now we have removed the scaffolding, and this is how our gypsum ceiling is looking like. You can see. Yeah, it's looking so beautiful up there. So as we said, this is our new site in Ridgeways, and please follow up the video. We'll be showing you a lot of things as we continue. Let me just show you the kitchen. I had shown you a kitchen. We have already done the tiling, so we decided to do the subway tiles. They're looking very beautiful. That's a subway tile already fitted. And that's how it's looking. And we decided to do a backsplash, a granite backsplash on the window because we had a challenge of the subway. It's a very tiny tile, so we could not get a good finish on the corner here. So we decided to do the marble backsplash, and that's what we have done over there. Yeah, and this is how the subway tile is coming up. Let me just show you here. Yeah, this is how it's looking like. We're going to have our hood here. And you can see how neatly it has been done. And I think in my last video, we had already put the granite on the island, the marble on the island. but the client said that the island is too high because he wanted it to be a little bit lower. So we are going to readjust the island and bring it a little bit down so that it can be comfortable for the client to work on. So we have our coffee station over here. This is our coffee station. We'll be making our coffee here. You can see how our subway tile is looking very nice. So this is our coffee station. And this is also another station, a workstation where you can do your blenders and your toasters over here. Then we'll be having our fridge over there. We'll be having our fridge over there. And then on the other side, we're going to have our oven and our microwave in that box over there. So continue following on this project. As I said, we are in Kiambu County, Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa, for those who are watching from diaspora. So continue watching our videos as we continue bringing you new content on our new projects. We are doing so many other works here. This is the dining room. We'll also be doing some staff finishes. We also did the kitchen ceiling, as I told you before. We did the ceiling here, and we also did the ceiling in the living room. So right now, what we want to do is we want to do some feature wall in the living room. We want to decorate that area. That's where our TV will be. We want to decorate that area. Our TV wall will be there. And then we also want to do a little bit of decoration on that wall. We want to do some decoration on that wall. And we have some cement board. This is cement board. This is what we will be using. This is what we will be using in our decoration on the wall over there. We are using cement board because we want to use natural stone to clad our TV wall. And the natural stone cannot hold well on timber. So, but because this is cement board, when you use adhesive, it will bond very nicely and it will hold very, very good and strong. So that's why we want to use cement board to cover our wall. And as I said, also we have a spiral stairs here. We are still working on the spiral stairs. It's a very beautiful design. I would also want you to watch, follow the video. We'll show you how we are going to do it. It's a wrought iron. We call it a wrought iron spiral stairs. It's going like that. Then it will be coming this way. Very beautiful kind of staircase. That we are working on. We'll be showing you once it's ready, and we'll also be showing you when we're installing it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you for coming back to watch our videos. So I'll be ending this video here. For our returning subscribers, thank you very much for supporting our channel. For the new subscribers, thank you very much for joining Team Goconcept. As we said, Goconcept Construction. We are showcasing our projects every time. Everything we do, we showcase and we show you how we are doing our jobs, and we are also teaching you. We have a lot of things that you can learn in our videos. If you're doing construction, you can watch our videos, and you're going to learn so many things in our videos. So thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. May God bless you. See you on the next video. Bye bye.